Good morning, Sharp. Let us fix this before we begin, and then we will get going. There is much to do. This one made 250,000 gold while sleeping. But it is the last menstruous cloth she has.
Building up a stash. Good thinking.
That was a couple months ago now, but that was very good money to be made. Okay. Let us recover missing merchandise and do daily from yesterday so we can pick up the new one today. And then we should check out endeavors. Complete 2 quests easy, pick 2 locks easy. Use ultimate abilities 4 times, so that is given. This one does not think they added anything new in the store though. No. Still the same. This one wants more personalities though. Come on, we are almost there. Sharp, stay sharp. Oh yes, the Roleplaying passage. This one forgot it's just like right there.
This looks nice and inviting. You ready?
Very
Why
ready.
all the wait? I hope you don't work for my quarry. No, you don't look a type. Huh. I'd rather not have to do everything myself. How would you like to be a distraction? The Morag Tong are keen to see this writ taken care of, so there's plenty gold
Oh,
to share.
hey. Hello, Ashley. How are you? I'm good. Still waking up this morning. Please indulge this one. What would you like to... What would she like to be a distraction for?
The punishment of Luafan Romavel. She convinced those Kamona Tong scoundrels to take Argonian soldiers hostage and force the Ebonheart Pact to pay a large sum for their release. I'm here to ensure that her plan fails, and she never hatches another.
And what would you want this one to do?
You're a distraction and a secondary measure. We cannot let either Luafan or the soldiers remain in their current positions. Free the soldiers and do something to draw out Luafan. Sound an alarm, make noise, but leave the kill to me.
Alright, Khajiit will free the Argonians and help you kill Lufayen Ramavol, but that's like, you should just call her Removal the Ramavol, but that's just, you know, that's what I would do.
With you
Stream
providing
is just starting,
distraction, this writ just got significantly easier. Kimona Rune is just ahead. Are you ready to see what traitorous cretins like Luafan Romavel and the Kamona Tong can do?
This one thinks you maybe should not talk about the Kamana Tong like that. If they are who I think they are, this one thinks you might be in danger too. But yes, stream is going very good. It is just starting. This one is still waking up. She accidentally slept again, and then again. You will indulge the Indradaro. Who exactly are you?
All you need to know is that I'm an agent of the Morag Tong.
If Khajiit meets another Morag Tong on the Tavani Peninsula...
There are quite a few of us. You likely encountered our prickly Madame Virian. I hope she wasn't drunk. She has a fondness for the wine within Necrom in particular.
No, this one encountered a person named... Well, she's not stupid enough to tell a dark elf like you. Tell Diendra about Lufian Ramaver.
Well, aren't you demanding? She's an enterprising member of the Kamona Tong.
Hello,
a
James.
group of
How are
dark
you?
elf lowlifes. They believe in a lot of nonsense. The competitiveness of their smuggling prices, dark elf superiority, the security of Kamona Rune.
If the Kamana Tong is keeping soldiers hostage, why does your writ focus on only one dark elf and not all of them to save them?
It was her idea to capture the soldiers and threaten the entire Ebonheart Pact. Of course, she's the one I've been contracted to kill.
Endre is curious. How does this threaten the Ebonheart Pact?
Think about it. How would you react if one of your allies held your soldiers hostage? That's why I incorporated releasing the prisoners into my plan. Is it a little more work? Yes. But in this instance, it's worth the effort.
Okay, well, this one will help, but she must stop talking to do so.
Remember, you're my distraction. Make a commotion in there.
This one would try, but she likes to do things quietly also. It is nice to see you get here on time. This one is still... Well, like I said before, this one is still waking up and... figuring out the morning. This one is about to save some people and maybe get another one murdered.
Aid me!
This one is slowly getting better and better at doing all the dangerous stuff though, that is for sure. Where are you running away? Oh, that is why you run.
Skill issue.
They did say make big commotions. This one is making the biggest commotions he can. Nothing like big green lasers being fired everywhere to be commotionable.
I need aid!
Oh, it is from the sword. It is this one saw this for the detail thing, and she had the things, and it came with all of these crazy cool spell effects. This one is probably the coolest, but she does not use a shield.
Need something.
Yeah, the shield is straight up just like you have a spider on your arm.
Give him a fight.
Come on, Knight. Be very loud. Go, ah! Let us go up. This place, like every other place, is absolutely huge. For the longest time, this one only played originally, so this is very different.
I need healing!
Hey, this one is here to free you, maybe.
I thought I'd be tied up there for ages.
They just have regular trolls in here too. Okay, well that is maybe not the place to go. This one should go back, double back, get these things back here. She maybe saw something this way. Also, there are arrows that she can see for some reason that just point to these things.
Where is that sweat? Doesn't she know how inconvenient this is?
No, this one does not. What is up?
Where is it? Oh, there. That gong. Ring it.
Okay.
She has to come see why it sounded. Ring it, and I'll introduce Luafen to my blades.
Yes, this one is only level 19, so there's very much more to go. Holy shit!
Finally. I'll meet you outside. Free the prisoners if you haven't already.
He just straight up. You know what? This is why you do not fuck with the Morag tongue. But yes, this one is still only like level 19. This one thinks at level 19, almost level 20, but there is so much left to do, and she does not even have all of the spells for like most of her stuff. It is absolutely wild. Okay, this one should keep going this way. There it is, shiny rock. Yesterday she was in Gorn, which is the new public dungeon for, well, this zone. There is another one that she has not found yet, but there is Gorn, and that place is full of just absolutely insanely heavy enemies that do very much damage. This game, she figures out it is not getting easier, it only gets harder. Which is good because... Okay, well, like other games, right? Are very much not hard. Oh, this is the Arcanist class, actually. This is the new one that came out for Necrom. The Arcanist, or the Necromancer, I mean, is more like raising the undead. They deal with like skulls and stuff. This is the Arcanist one. It's very different in terms of how things play, which is like throwing some people off because you have to like stack these green things that are around you called crux, and then you dump the crux and you do all that. So it's very cool. I enjoy it a lot. Some people don't like the spell resource management because like it requires you to actually just not do things and build things up and kind of do things in a rhythm as opposed to just like whatever you want. It doesn't stop that you see dozens and dozens and dozens of Arcanists running around the place though. I think it'll level out personally. It's actually the big one. There it is. This one went the wrong way, but this one doubled back around. This one decided to go Claymore because it is very big and very angry, and mixing it with tentacles just seemed so very good. But yes, this one gave up Final Fantasy XIV to come into ESO because Final Fantasy XIV just did not have the oomph. And this game definitely has the oomph.
Stronger every day.
Khajiit belongs in Tamriel. Plus this one can talk like a Khajiit and it sounds very good.
Let's see what you're made of.
Oh no. Ah, there it is. Okay. Well, it was close enough. It was an attempt. Oh yes, Necro. It has somewhat of a similar feeling.
Tied up with trolls.
But it is more skulls and tombstones. It is kind of campy, too campy for me. This one was excited to try, but she did not so much like how it played. This one saw that. This one saw you standing, you fake tie-up person.
These smooth-skinned fools will regret capturing me.
You were not captured. This one is suspicious of you. Okay, this one needs to find missing merchandise and maybe kill the boss because she has not found that yet. But yes, this one is not using it so much, but like there is tentacles, there is the eye that is the watcher, that does like all kinds of tentacle stuff. She spits out tentacles from her hands. It is very over the top, very befitting of what I do. You are not going to be able to help fast enough. Okay, this one looks like the right place.
Heal me!
You can try. There it is. This one is getting the rhythm now. This one has to find rhythm every time.
Hold out much longer.
Okay, this one found merchandise. Is this... This is not the boss yet. Who owns this place? Yeah, you know, don't deal with the laser, do not interrupt it. Just heal me through the big green laser. Cleave can finally be morphed. Oh, there, oh, this one.
I didn't mean me.
Huh. This one thinks she finds the boss. Hey, are you here? Are you ready? Do you want to do this together? Is that why you're standing around? Okay. Well then let us do this together. This one hopes she is actually here. Boop. This one will do all the damage then. Suck the green laser and the tentacles. Oh, Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ is not in this world. Cool. I need to figure out what those are for. Okay, well, this one found the boss, but the boss turned into eggs. This one is lucky she is vampiric because now she
You
can
good?
just live through eggs
course
being
you
put
are.
on her. Sort of, yeah. Like a lot of the bosses in what is this? Dungeon Finder unlocks new life. A lot of the bosses in this aren't super tough in the public places, like world bosses and whatnot. But in like some things, they can be fucking like Gorn. Gorn was a nightmare last night. Like genuinely, I could not beat that shit at all. I was stuck on Gorn for like an hour trying to kill some of the bosses. Like I tried 4 attempts on some of them, 5 attempts, and I would just have to wait to get to people because it was just like they were like really hard. It wasn't like just me being bad. Like they were just genuinely like you had to do stuff with people. It was very cool, but holy shit. Each enemy hit increases the damage. I don't give a shit about damage shields. Give me that bleed effect. This one wants to make everybody bleed. Bathe this one in the blood. Reverse slash is also very good so far. Yeah, that's what I like about this. In Final Fan, okay, so like in Final Fantasy, my problem with Final Fantasy is that a lot of this stuff is very like the moment you get past it, it becomes so easy. The moment you have the next patch, the previous one turns into literally a nothing burger. There's never any challenge. There's never any thought to it. There's never anything more than just an inconvenience to your day. You just go through the motions again and again. And you don't ever like get to increases your critical chance by okay, yeah. But like, you know what I mean? There's never any challenge in that once you get there. The challenge is in like savage mode and ultimates and sometimes extremes. Extremes are pretty manageable, but they're not like super impossible. But like, I don't know, there's just something about only ever getting challenged unless you're in a party finder. Yeah. It's kind of just disjointed, and you never get to experience something that truly challenges you unless you're willing to sit in like a static or know you're just gonna suffer in party finder for a long time. But then in ESO, it's like veteran dungeons. The old veteran dungeons in the base game still require you to sit down, go slow and methodical, plan things out, have your stuff in order. And that's from like 9 years ago. And all of that stuff, because everything is a horizontal progression rather than vertical and built up, everything always remains the same and everything is always relevant. Because all the gear is relevant, because you still have people that are going after those gears. You still have people that are trying to unlock stuff. And so it's always relevant, and everything is always at least a little difficult. So it's really cool. Personally, I prefer it, which is why I'm sticking with ESO as opposed to like 14, which I know 14 is still got a pretty good story.
Captured by a dark elf, then freed by one. Do you think I'm just going to ignore the...
I don't care what you do, as long as you don't mention my part in it.
Excuse this one, but you were not rescued by a dark elf. You were rescued by a Khajiit with claws and fangs and fur. Not stupid whatever the fuck that is.
I don't know how that sergeant knew about my involvement. I hoped having you free them would rid me of this inconvenience. Still, despite this unfortunate turn of events, I ended Luafen, and you followed directions well.
This one thought you needed to free her in case of distraction.
Why can't both be true? I told you what you needed to know, but yes, I hoped the soldiers would know only your face. Still, I promised you a reward. Take it. We should part ways before we attract any more unwanted attention.
This one taking your weapon means she joins the Morag Tog, don't take backsies.
Now, it's off to Necrom for me. Don't be offended, but I hope I don't see you there. Not for a writ, anyway.
This one understands, Dark Elf. You are one of the few ones that she can stand. What are you going to do in Necrom?
You know which organization I belong to and what I do for them. Surely the answer to your question is obvious. I don't know the specifics yet, but I'll find more details once I'm there.
And what about the Argonian soldiers?
Now, why in oblivion are you worried about them?
Because they're people?
Soldiers. They know how to fend for themselves and how to find their commanders. I'm sure they'll be fine.
You tell Khajiit, why did you ask them not to mention your involvement?
We did our part and freed them from the Commander Tong's grasp. The root of the problem has been solved. If they talk about either of us, then this nuisance may become a much larger mess. And as of right now, it's a mess that I do not have to clean.
Then, okay, you can go. Ciao. If you're gonna, I would say if you're gonna start ESO, it's definitely a good time to. It's definitely in its best place that I think I've seen it. I've only been playing for like a couple months, but I have been like, I stopped playing and then I started playing and then I stopped playing because Necrom was coming out and I tried the Arcanist class and I just was like, that's it. This is all I'm doing for the rest of my time in Elder Scrolls Online, because it's like, they literally just made a whole expansion for me. And I was just like, well, if you're gonna spend all that money to get me to start playing, I'll start playing. And so I waited and now I'm here. But it is in a very good place. Sadly, what the fuck? Okay, so anyways, that was wild. There were, so that's just the thing you can keep doing. Sorry, ADD just like that detracted everything. Right, Elder Scrolls, if you're gonna start playing, you should definitely consider it. It's sadly the new player experience is a little janky because they don't do a very good job getting people to the new player experience. They kind of expect you to just know for some reason, and they'll start you out in the middle of whatever latest expansion you have access to in that zone, and then just drop you there with an NPC in front of you that says, hey, what's up, let's start this. And if you want to like do the previous stuff beforehand, they give you no direction to that. So if you do, just give me a DM on Twitter or whatever. I have literally a whole guide written out because these people really need to have a better experience. And I like wrote all that shit down. I have what starts what, when you should start it, if you're looking to do it all in order, and that kind of thing. So like I can just toss you all that. But yeah, it's like Elder, like the submodel alone is worth it. Like, so like I'm gonna simp for this game, I guess, a little bit. The submodel gets you is $15, right? But in return, you get $16 worth of crowns if you're gonna be like, so you get 1,600 crowns. And then on top of it, you get access to all the DLC up to the latest one. You get access to double housing limit, and the housing is fucking better than Final Fantasy XIV by a ton. You can just immediately buy houses and just decorate to your heart's content. So you get double the housing limit. You get, or housing furniture placement limit, and there's a shit ton of space already. You get an infinite crafting bag, so you immediately do not have to worry about inventory space if you plan on like gathering stuff, so you can just put all of your shit in that. You get more experience. It's like, it's absolutely insane like what they're doing. So like even just buying the friggin' subscription model, you get it paid off in crowns. So by paying $15, you're getting $15 back if you're gonna be buying like stuff on the Crown Store anyway. So it's like, why not?
decisions to make.
It's just crazy
We
how
were
good it
taken
is.
against the pact, but ruffians and vagabonds never care for treaties. I have much to think on.
You know what you'll say though, yes?
I must either lie about our whereabouts and say that we were lost, or tell the truth and become embroiled in potential political machinations. Neither is appealing.
Forgive if Khajiit is being a little rude, but how did you get captured?
We weren't captured. We were kidnapped. Those dry scales came into our camp, stamped out our fire, and brought us here under the cover of night. They're cowards. They plan to ransom us. I'm not surprised an assassin was sent to deal with them.
This one much known. Did you know Asher was coming?
So that's the assassin's name. No, we had no idea anyone was sent. But I knew those thugs' plan would attract the pact leader's anger. I'm sure some of the great houses know what happened here, but Asher asked me not to include it in my report.
Do you know why he would do such a thing?
You'd have to ask him that. I'll have plenty of time to think about his request. Those dry scales may have kept us bound, but no one ties our tongues against our will. Whatever my report, it'll be what we want, not what Asher decrees.
This one hopes you keep him in your thoughts and not on the paper. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think you get access to the classes. I'm not 100% sure, but I know that if you buy Necrom, or if you get the... Like, if you buy Necrom and then get the chapter things, I think... I can't remember what they're called, the complete edition. Not the deluxe, there's a few editions. There's one that's like a complete one, and it's like, it gives you all the chapters and Necrom. And then that'll unlock everything anyways. And then you can just play all the shit that you want to play. But it'll give you access to like the Warden class, which is a hunter kind of. Like it gives you a bear and all that like more nature druidic kind of stuff.
Useful. Hold on to that.
The Necromancer is like more death and decay, and it's still very good. Like, the class is... Who? Wait, talk to who? Give me 1 second. Oh, okay, I see. I have to go to Western Skyrim for that. But yeah, like, and then the Arcanist is more like knowledge and tentacles and eldritch horror kind of stuff. Personally, I'm a fan of the Necromancer. The Warden has some cool stuff. The bear especially is like really freaking cool. I just wish that the Necromancer wasn't so campy, because it's really cool class. There's a lot of cool aspects of it, but as fun as it is, it's like I couldn't get past the camp. It was a lot to eat. At the same time, there was like you shoot skulls from your hands, and like they're floating like chittering skulls that fly towards the enemy and explode into spells and stuff. And you, every time you raise the dead, there's a gravestone that pops up around them. And I get that it's all for like effect, but for me it was just a little bit too much. Like why you gotta be that campy? It was an odd choice. It's still fun though. So if you like camp and you don't mind it, it's definitely one for you. Which one is this one needing to go to? This one always gets turned around in this city because this city is literally just a mirror in on itself. And it confuses her stupid smooth
The
brain.
tribunal as well.
Either you haven't set out yet, or you completed the task
This
I
one
set.
actually
Either the
recovered your
Kimono
task a
Tong
day
were
late,
no
but
match
do
for
not
you,
worry
or you
about that.
crept through Kimono Rune undetected. Either is a feat worthy of reward. Here, I'll see these goods are distributed properly.
Thank you.
Looks like you've yet to encounter a foe. Temple jobs available here.
This one is not going to take your daily right now. One-handed dead keeper. This one is not doing the one-handed, but what does it look like? Actually, that does not look too bad. Also, I like how like a lot of the gear doesn't look over the top. There's some over the top things for sure, but like the sword itself isn't like super shiny. There's not glare coming off of every single angle. And a lot of like the normal non-DLC stuff is very Dungeons and Dragons-esque. It's like you wouldn't expect it to be like a god-killing weapon. It's just like how it is in Dungeons and Dragons. So it's kind of reserved and laid back, and I like that. I like those kind of things where it's more subtle and less loud. It keeps the world looking pretty and yeah, same. Like this is about my limit. These things right here with the claws are literally my limit on like what I like with drawing attention to myself. That's why I kind of have like more reserved clothing that doesn't really draw the eye. There's no shiny effects. There's no anything. Like I just have my 2 masks that I wear and that's it. Okay, but for now, this one will be the Khajiit, and she would go and do more story. Because this one thinks that is what everyone would like, is to see just how crazy this shit can get. Yeah, same. Like, it's like, even when it's away, it looks like a normal weapon. And then when it's out, but like from the back, you wouldn't expect it to be some super shiny, over-the-top thing, and it just kind of is a normal greatsword. That said, there is like a lot of like people who will purposely try to make themselves as shiny and vibrant and attention drawing as possible, and I mean, good for them, but yeah, I don't really play that way. I'm more like, I try to keep the immersion, and I mean, I'm literally on Twitch doing RP as a Khajiit because it's like fun. Come on, Chap, we have a world to save. And a meeting to get to. This one has learned how to make people bleed whenever she swings her sword in a very wide arc. No one will stand up to this one.
Where's the keeper? He should have been here by now.
This one does not know where she is, but this one will find her.
Tower's locked tight. We need another way inside.
Telvanni towers always have more than a single ingress and egress. Look around.
Thank you. This one is still pretty nervous about using her voice for other people to hear, but this one knows Khajiit voices that are very much more, well, like this, so it is a little bit more comforting. This one needs to get the more Slavic tones a little bit more, but it is getting there and getting easier. It is fun. Okay. We go. A calamity of fate. We must find our way into the tower. Hey, stuck on these.
Over there. Just let me...
You do your thing.
There. Easy enough for a magister to remove a master's ward. Let's go inside.
We are going to Master Shalreni's place to maybe talk with her ghost. This one will not say why, but... Well, there is interesting... Oh, there's a lot of people.
Shalreni's private study. Her presence is strong here. My ghost sight allows you to see it. Move closer, and I'll try to get it to manifest fully.
Okay.
Careful, my friend.
Blight Crown! He killed me. I'll destroy them all!
Such rage and suffering. Let me try to calm her.
Have you come to gloat? To see how far the mighty Shalreni has fallen?
Well, this one means, like, you look good on your knees and all defeated, you stupid master.
I would have led House Telvanni to new heights. Instead, I lost everything. All my work unfinished. My legacy in ruins. This is your fault, outsider. You and those duplicitous Daedric princes.
Hold on, this one needs to move just a little bit. She is inside someone else's head. This one maybe does not mean much to you, but it is killing the immersion.
I would have led House Telvanni to new heights. Instead, I lost everything. All my work unfinished. My legacy in ruins. This is your fault, outsider. You and those duplicitous Daedric princes.
Yes, you see what? This one wants to kill all of the Telvanni masters. She was a slave to you assholes, and she went to be a vampire specifically in order to watch every single one of you die over time. So you dying is actually exactly what she wanted. But Blight Crown betrayed you, and Vermenia stole your body. This one had nothing to do with your stupid death. She just enjoyed watching it. She wishes she did.
Now, why in the name of my despicable ancestors would I even consider such a notion? You're my enemy. I'm content to sit back and watch as Vermina and Periite steal back whatever they think Hermaeus Mora took from them.
You're content to let Vermenia's betrayal go unpunished. That does not sound like the Telvanni way, does it?
You know nothing of the Telvanni, outsider, or of me. But I will admit that I hate it when a greater power reneges on a mutually advantageous agreement. Frankly, my role in all this was more difficult than what I requested of the princes.
And what did you request for all the princes?
I decrypted Meln's Black Book, perfected Blight Crown's subterfuge concoction, and performed the rite that gave Vermina access to Apocrypha. And all for a simple favor. Eliminate my competition, and elevate me to the rank of Archmagister.
And instead, Blight Crown betrayed you and Vermenia stole your body. You know where she took it though, yes?
I see what you did there. Clever. I suppose I've been taken off the board. A bit of revenge on my part is probably called for. The path to the memory Vermina seeks
lies through the infinite panopticon. Torvasad will lead her there.
Why did you seek to help Vermenia and Pyriite in the first place?
It started with Torvasad and his dream of something lost long ago. He needed someone to acquire Meln's Black Book and perform the rite. In return, he would help me achieve my dream of becoming Archmagister, as long as I pledged myself to Vermina.
Okay, but for real, do you know why Hermaeus Mora has gone silent?
Silent, you say? Then my enhanced subterfuge concoction worked. I told Blightcrown I could do it.
Nani?
I took Blightcrown's mix of disease and dream, and with a few adjustments to the rite, enhanced its ability to hide them 1,000-fold. If Mora has gone silent, it means it affected him too. Cut him off from his own realm. Am I a genius or what?
Okay, it was nice hanging out for a while. Thank you for coming by. This one is hopefully going to get better and grow and build, and soon we will have all the fun. But thank you very much. How do you fix this actually? Because that's not genius. That's just kind of a bitch thing to do.
Oh, fear not. You can't separate a Daedric prince from their realm for very long. Should last just long enough for Vermina to get whatever she's after. Of course, who can say what will happen when a realm and its prince are sundered even briefly?
You too, I hope you have a good day. Wait, hold on. It is Warm Sands, that is what they say. Warm Sands and Warm Sands. This one does not know the saying yet. She was a Talvani slave for a very long time. What about Pyriite? Why is she working with Vermenia?
Torvasad behaves like a broker, bringing disparate parties together for mutual benefit. In truth, I now believe this is all about Torvasad. He has his own agenda. Anyway, he convinced the princes to set aside their differences and work together.
Do you know more about the secret they are searching for?
Truth be told, I never much cared. All I wanted was to do what was asked of me and get my reward. Instead, I got a dagger in the back from that disgusting Blightcrown. They believe Hermaeus Mora stole something from them. From all of us, really.
What did Hermaeus Mora take ownership of exactly?
It involves Torvasad's dream. He had vague visions of a Vermina shrine, believed it was important. So he asked Vermina to help him recall the entire dream. When she failed, he expanded his list of allies. That's where the hidden kindred came in.
You do not know anything to be more specific, do you?
Look, maybe Mora stole Torvasad's favorite sweet roll recipe. I wouldn't put it past the Prince of Fate. He collects knowledge like House Lalu hoards gold. All I know is Vermina and Pyriite want the memory back, but Torvasad wants it more.
This sounds very confusing. This one is going to stop talking now.
I can't absolve you of your transgression, Spirit, but I can grant you peace.
Eternal disappointment, more likely.
Let's return to Necrom and tell Laramil what we learned.
This one would have left her to rot. It would have been better. She's not the worthy one.
I wonder if we can even find the Infinite Panopticon again. Let's rendezvous with Laramil at the Necrom Bindery and see what she thinks about all this.
Okay, we shall get going, but first she is going to peek around and get a case of sticky claws if she finds anything. Alas, there is nothing to get sticky claws for, everything not related. No, that one is not a shiny book to read. What a shame. Back to the Necrom bookstore. And get absolutely ravaged. we are going there. And then we are going to teleport because well, running all the way back would probably take a little bit too much time, and that one is probably not entertaining. Also, this one thanks the people who are watching for subscribing. It is awesome. This one builds army of trashy followers who are shiny perfect. And please enjoy your stay in the garbage can of love. Caramel. Caramel, are you okay?
Calm yourself, Scroot. I am sure Apocrypha is not as bad as you say. Ah, Proxy. Tell me what happened at Tel Barrow.
There was some bad stuff.
Scroot returned from Apocrypha with disheartening news, while my efforts at research have been marginally effective at best. Tell me you have something better to report, Proxy.
Master Shalani said Vermenia needs to enter the Infinite Panopticon to find the secret they seek.
The Infinite Panopticon? First they sought a memory to alter. Now they seek what? Another memory? And can they even find the entrance again? Well, we have a destination. Now all we need is a plan.
Do you have something in mind, Caramel?
What research I was able to accomplish tells me that Vermina will be a formidable opponent. But in order to enter Apocrypha without Mora's consent, she requires an anchor and a shield. In this case, Master Shalreni's body. That will be her undoing.
What do you mean?
Shalreni's body is mortal. If we destroy it, I do not believe that even Blightcrown's concoction will hide Vermina from the one who knows. Of course, there is also the matter of Apocrypha gone amok. But one problem at a time, I think.
Then this one guesses we need to be returning to the Apocrypha, yes?
Idane, this will be dangerous. I would feel better if you remain here, out of harm's way.
I swore to retrieve the relic, and I can't stand the thought of you facing this danger without me. All of you, really.
Vomitus.
Katane and Caramel sitting in a tree. This one doesn't know how to spell kissing, but if she did, she would be spelling it now. Why are we all walking? Why am I leading from the front? This is making me kind of uncomfortable that this just worked out this way. You two are just looking at each other now. This feels very uncomfortable. This one's going to stop for a little. You keep looking at one another.
Prior to this, my most complicated day involved misplaced grave urns, obnoxious relatives, and the occasional ancestor spirit who was out of sorts. I'm not sure what I have to offer once we return to Apocrypha, but I'll help in any way I can.
This one thinks you will figure it out.
Let us meet at the location where we first entered the Infinite Panopticon. While the entrance never appears in the same place twice, I have an idea that might just turn this to our favor.
If the Panopticon's entrance has moved, you will be able to find it again?
I am not certain. The ritual I utilized earlier is not something I dare to perform again so soon. But there is another option. One I have only read about, but never attempted myself. Let us forge ahead and see what fate has in store for us.
Then yes, let us go. Sharp, get your whetstone ready. Okay, we have... Why does it always smell like tentacle ink here? Why won't Hermaeus Mora just give me his bathwater? This one did not just say that, do not worry. What's that? Oh wait, is this the Tome of Unknown Color? Yes! Color out of space reference. This one is taking screenshot because of course you need to. This one missed what it said in the top corner. Did it say something about the buff? No. There is actually good reason to not go in the water for here. This one learned that if you go in the water, there's big tentacles that try to drag you under. It is absolutely terrifying. This one has thalassophobia, and she does not like being in water she cannot see in the bottom of, and you can definitely not see in the bottom of this one. Go back to your swamp. And this one will go check that out later. There is more pressing matters than to do side questings. Hello, fairy. Oh, you are very cute. You are zooming along with me.
As I feared, the entrance to the Infinite Panopticon has moved.
As is its nature. Which means we have failed and reality is doomed.
No, we will be
I
okay.
refuse this outcome. Fate, bend to my will.
Laramel, be careful.
There is no time. The Panopticon must exist. Here, I command it.
Laramel, you did it!
Yo.
The Panopticon is open.
Laramel, you are actually pretty incredible, you know that? Hey, tell her she's incredible.
I was not sure if that would work, Proxy. It weakened me. It will be up to you to safeguard us against whatever awaits inside. Like Scrooge, I feel the agony rippling through the very fabric of Apocrypha. How that will manifest, I hazard to guess.
Do not worry, Laramel. Me and Knight will protect you with all of our hearts.
Oh no. Hermina. Her presence is destroying the Panopticon.
Laramel, look at yourself. You're in no shape to continue.
Nonsense. No. You are right. Proxy, you must deal with Vermina. Gadain will help me return to Cypher's Midden.
You
Yes.
can't face Vermina alone. I don't believe I'm saying this, but I'll go with you.
Scrooge, we
This
will
is
do
more
this.
than just the presence of a rival Daedric prince. Something else is happening here.
Are you seeing this? This is incredible. There are book tendrils everywhere and they're just falling apart.
I think Vermina's presence has somehow intensified Blightcrown's corruption.
Oh, hello, Dagon.
Let me... There's a bag from below. We need to go down.
This is so cool. This one loves this place so much. It is so pretty.
Let up Hopper to my phone.
You might be able to split into many pieces, but my eye will always be able to follow. Reverse slash is increased to rank 3, whatever that means.
Got your back.
Great eye. Call on me.
Well, maybe you should be acting faster. This one cannot call if she kills them so quickly.
Let up Hopper to my phone.
Okay, this way is definitely maybe the way.
You should have run.
Here, mortal. Let up Hopper for smite your foe.
You are just a little bit too slow, Scrooge, but that is okay. This next one we will definitely be needing their help.
Hole in the debris. And I am a vessel with a great eye. Call on me. Satisfying smack.
There you go. Get it! Good job, Scrooge, you did it.
Remember, Vermina's not alone. Blightcrown and Torvasad are with her.
Yes, but you must remember, this one is not alone either. The Endredaro has friends, and a lot of tentacles to help her out.
Let me in. Great eye. Call on me.
That's it?
Yes, that one was a little bit underwhelming, wasn't it? Party hop.
Blightcrown's corruption.
Hidden kinship. Looks like Vermina brought an army.
Let a popper for smite your foe.
This one will let you have your moment. Come on, yes. Do it, Scrooge.
Over so soon?
Good job, Scrooge. You are the best.
What do you mean?
That portal. Vermina passed through it, mortal.
But if she passed through it, so will we. And then, maybe
This
we will.
place feels ancient. Like no one's been here in an eternity.
Concoction worked splendidly. We are hidden, and Mora suffers. Tovasad, take the Dream Prince into the Eye of Mora, and find your memory. I have a final gift to deliver, to the very core of Apocrypha.
Blightcrown! Did he say something about an Eye of Mora?
Ignore Blightcrown. We need to reach Vermina and destroy Shalreni's body.
Let us do that. Vampire has so much she needs
I
to
see
get.
the Eye of Mora above us. That's where we need to go, mortal.
Oh wait, is that a trap?
You're dead.
Here, mortal. Let a popper for smite your foe.
Dang on. This is not staying very easy. This is getting a little bit precarious. Close the book.
Let me in.
Let tentacle has some reach actually. This one thought you just had to be very close, but it seems you can be a bit farther away than this one expected. Which, to be fair, is honestly very good, because having some range on it is nice. Maybe this is the right way. We are going up. This one is not moved by your illusion. You did not move. Ha ha!
You should have run.
Give me all of your loot. Can this one use the stabs in the sneak mode with them? Wait, I can feed? Oh, they... God damn it. I was sneaking. Fine. You would think for an assassin you would know how to sneak.
Through there, mortal. Hurry! Cultists are in our way. Dispatch them, mortal. The Great Eye. Call on me. Let Apocrypha snipe his foe. Wasn't that amazing?
That will teach them not to cross us.
There's still more actually. They just spawned as you were saying that. Maybe you speaking are too soon.
Mortal, we need to talk.
What is it, Scrooge? Let me do the... Oh, no. This one has to talk to you first. This one can't talk with you. This one can't put away her weapon. This one is lagging. This one requires a moment of your time. There we go.
Light Crown's a threat, but Vermina's a prince. We should follow Vermina and Torvasard into the Eye of Mora.
What is inside this eye, Scrooge?
I have no clue which memory of Hermaeus Mora this particular eye contains. But we should go in and do what we came here to do. Find Vermina and destroy Master Shalreni's body. Without the protection it provides, Mora should be able to pinpoint her.
Khajiit is curious. She thought you said you are no longer in contact with Hermaeus Mora.
You're right. I don't hear the Great Eye. I think that has something to do with Vermina's presence, Blake Crown's corruption, and the rite they completed to enter the realm. It's just a guess, but if we solve one problem, it should help.
Alright, let us go,
Now,
Scrooge.
mortal, step into the Eye of Mora. What happened to this memory? It looks more like a dream. Or a nightmare.
Another Daedric Prince memory? You take me to the nicest place.
Has to be Vermina's fault. Stupid Prince of Dreams.
This memory is mine now, mortal. I have
We need to discuss this, mortal.
What's up, Scrooge?
Listen carefully, mortal. Vermina's power is limited here. This isn't her realm. It's only due to the necromancy they used on Shelreni's body that she made it this far. She's placed a dream around us, but the true memory is still here.
Forgive Endra, but how do you find a true memory?
Vermina hasn't been in here very long. She didn't have time to craft a perfect dreamscape to hide within. Look for flaws in the illusion, the cracks in the facade.
Is that Hermaeus Mora out there? What is he doing
We're
in here?
inside one of the Great Eye's secret memories. That's just an echo of him, part of the memory. Like I said, Vermina's overlay of dream stuff isn't perfect. And we can take advantage of that. Let's see if we can spot any flaws we can exploit.
Maybe Melon's ghostly side can help.
Good idea. If you can find the weak points, I can break them open and expose the true memory beneath. Of course, knowing what the Great Eye values, that will probably drive us insane. Took me centuries to recover the last time that happened.
That is not good sounding. Okay, let us look around, this one supposes.
Once again, Melon to the rescue. When you get close to a flaw, use my ghost sight to spot it.
How does one even know what flaws look like?
Use my ghost sight to reveal it.
Hello.
I've done the unthinkable. Now, I must make sure it cannot be undone.
That was part of the true memory. Find me more flaws to break, mortal.
This one will work on it. This one. Oh no. Oh, wait. What? This one didn't die. This one planned that all along.
Right! Now!
Merde. This one is not sure. There's another one.
Should have been more prepared.
I shall divide the only remaining memory of the event, my memory, and hide it in 3 glyphics.
This must be the memory of when Hermaeus Mora hid the secret the enemy seeks.
There's another one. Okay.
Use Meln's ghost sight.
No, I did not mean to do that. This one needs to use the ghost sight and then identify the illusion.
The way it began, secured inside the glyphic of hidden paths.
For being a memory, that one is talking to this one. This one thinks maybe Hermaeus Mora is knowing she is here. And maybe is hitting on her. And maybe Hermaeus Mora wants to take her for dinner. In which case Khajiit will say yes, we should go. She knows a nice place in Necrom that does not smell good. Please notice me, Hermes Mora. Where is the other memories? This one cannot find any more pairs. Oh, there's another one. How do I get up there? That one. Okay. Is the other one on this side? Maybe. This one doing the lagging again. This one cannot. Please. Please. This one does not understand why she lags so. What is happening? She cannot put away her sword. Okay, well it is working now, so that is good.
The arguments followed. Locked within the glyphic of lost memories.
This is where we came from. This one needs to keep an eye out on shiny silver wispies. This one does not know if anyone else is watching, but this one thinks so. Also, you went kind of quiet if you are still around, Ash. It was nice talking with you. Hey, look it, we just found you in a jar. I don't think I'm missing anything. I don't know where it's at though. Wait. What? The thing disappeared when I went on the ground. Okay, so it has to be up on one of the platforms. Wait, why is that? What? When did this appear? Did I do one that I didn't?
And with regret, the memory of what I had.
Oh, I see what happened.
Sealed inside the glyphic of shattered reflections. Dares invade my private memories.
We got what we came here for, Torvasad. This way!
How dare Vermina enter my realm? Fighter, protect the three glyphics. Go and enter the mythos.
This one does not know what that means. Where is the mythos? Give me one moment. This one needs to get her mouse in order. Let us go find out the mythos. This one thought her naming conventions were weird. Whoa. Excuse
me. This is the mythos deep beneath the Icor Sea. Another memory, or...?
Oh, that is actually very pretty. That is not too bad. 81,000 gold for a bit of this. It is, I like this. This is very nice. Mythos. Oh god, did I go the wrong door? Wait, what?
This is the core of Apocrypha. Remember how Torvasad altered a memory and changed the past?
Whoa. Whoa.
The damage they can cause here is enormous.
Holy shit. Screenshot.
I'm a vessel with a great eye. Call on me.
Scroot, I was waiting to call on you, but you did not do this thing. But this one found hunger, so... Now
Satisfying smack.
Re-up that check before your caught without it.
This one will do that, thank you. Is it in need of repairs? Oh yeah, this one does need to repair. Thank you for the call out. That is very cool of you, actually. Where is my crown repair kits? This one will use it.
Preparation. Love to see it.
It is so cool that he gives you experience points for being a friend, for him calling that out and you actually taking care of it. It's like... actually very cool.
This is a forbidden place deep beneath the Icor Sea. This is where the Great Eye conceived Apocrypha, where he whispered the first secret. Imagine the first inkling of knowledge. We're so not worthy to be here, even if it is just a memory.
And yet we are. Scroot, we deserve to be here. You deserve to be here, Scroot. You got this.
We can reach it
Groot, you did it! You are summoning all the tentacles now. This one needs to keep looting urns because apparently there is gold in their urns. Holy buckets. This is what the Mad Cat would like.
These locks of Alpha and
You did it, Scrooge. Keep it up, sharp. No, you died.
Let a pop over smite your father.
Oh no. Come on, damn it. You are actually very strong. Oh my god.
Let a pop over smite your father.
Yeah, come on, let us do this.
Satisfying smack. Great eye. Call on me. Feel the power of fate.
This is the boss we are waiting for. Come on, come on, come on. Did it.
Wasn't that amazing?
apocrypha smite your foe. Feel the power of faith.
Yes. Sorry, this is taking up like all of my concentration. I'm not gonna stop too much. Yes. This one is fine.
Satisfying snack.
Never going to get used to that.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
We must slip away while we can, Torvasad.
The Dreamweaver flees. But what of the Glyphic Vault? Will pay for the damage she has wrought on my realm. Approach, chosen, and hear my words. I shook off the worst effects of Vermina's corrupting.
Holy crap.
But not
Did you see that?
enough. The intruders have fled. But the vault of the Glyphic, you must determine if the secret remains secure.
You will indulge this one. You hid the dangerous secret inside of a glyphic, yes?
Not just any glyphic. One of 3 primordial glyphics that in total contain the entirety of the memory I made everyone forget. A memory that, if restored, will destroy reality.
What
Enter
will
the vault. Check on the Glyphic.
what will this one find in there, Mr. Mora?
That which I cannot see. The corruption coursing through Apocrypha continues to weaken me. I must do everything I can to maintain a connection to my realm. Enter and examine the Glyphic. I give you permission to gaze upon this portion of the memory.
Is that not dangerous?
It cannot be avoided. Fate's chosen must make sure the Glyphic is secure and the memory intact. We shall talk again when you are done.
What should the Indradaro do beyond that door?
Examine the Glyphic of hidden paths. It will reveal its portion of the secret to you. Regrettably, there is no other way to determine if the Glyphic remains intact. But fate will survive a slight fraying of its fabric. It has to. Now, go.
Let's do this, Mace Mora. Master.
Examine the Glyphic and see how this all began, chosen.
Ooh. This one is taking another screenshot because this looks cool as shit.
It cannot be avoided. Fate's chosen must make sure the Glyphic is secure and the memory intact. We shall talk again when you are done.
Why have you called us all together, Prince of Fate?
We must deal with this problem, Dreamweaver. I have seen what happens if we do nothing. Already the threads of fate unravel. They have no regard for the chaos they can cause. Ah, that's it! What I needed to spark my memory. I will restore the rest. Lord of Secrets, I will restore it all! Torvasar, if one of the unseen could evade my sight here. Joseph, we must speak. My power remains diminished due to the toxins Periite's followers polluted Apocrypha with. But you helped me break free of the worst of the miasma. You saw the contents of the Glyphic of Hidden Paths, as did Torvasard. I did not expect that.
Does that mean reality is doomed, Maes Mora?
Not yet. One thread in the tapestry snapped, but two more remain. If you can keep my enemies from unsealing the final two glyphics, there is still a chance to preserve Apocrypha and the rest of reality. You saw how this began. The great omission.
You called Torvasard one of the unseen. What does that mean?
Just something from very long ago. Something I did not expect to encounter ever again. It is not important. Not yet. Right now, fate requires a champion, mortal.
What do you need this one to do?
Do as you have done. Follow your heart. Return to Laramil. Consult with her. Defeat those who oppose us. You will know the best course of action when fate requires it. Now, I must conserve my strength. Apocrypha is under attack, and I feel its pain.
This one will do that.
Leave this memory, mortal. Take the portal and return to your allies in Cypher's Midden.
Okay. Where to? This way. Come on, Knight, you did good. Sorry for letting you drop. This one will try to do better. Laramir does not look like she is doing too good. Prepare.
Fate's chosen returns.
Yes.
I am eager to hear what happened, Proxy.
We had an oopsie.
I have recovered, Proxy. Now tell me, what occurred after we parted ways in the Infinite Panopticon?
We freed Hermaeus Mora from Verminia's dream, but Torvasard recovered part of the memory.
Part of the memory has been remembered, but reality has not unraveled. So we must still have time to make this right. Vermina and her allies continue to assault Apocrypha, but freeing Hermaeus Mora was a victory. Well done. This is for you, Proxy.
This one will wear it with pride, Mistress.
Secret and forbidden knowledge. Something so terrible that Hermaeus Mora wiped the very memory of it from all existence. But now Torvasard has plucked a thin sliver from the darkness urging us to remember. Though it pains me, we cannot allow that.
Hermaeus Mora sent Endra to check on the glyphic and held the first part of the memory. She saw it too.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
I am unsure how I feel about that. I want to ask you 1,000 questions, but the corruption plaguing Apocrypha grows worse with every passing moment, and Vermina still roams free. I am torn as what to do.
The rest of the forgotten memory is contained in 2 more glyphics.
An opportunity, perhaps? It shall take Vermina time to locate the remaining glyphics. That gives us a chance to end the corruption and restore Hermaeus Mora's power. Are you willing to hunt down Blightcrown while I try to locate Vermina?
This one will do more than that. This one will kill Blightcrown and feast on him.
What started in the Panopticon has spread beyond into other parts of Apocrypha. Gadain and I have seen its effects here among the stacks. While you investigate the corruption in Cypher's Midden, I shall try to determine where to find Vermina.
What is known about this plague?
We know it is a vile combination of dream and disease, developed by Blightcrown from concepts provided by Vermina and Periite. Master Shelrenny helped to perfect it, and her rite increased its strength. It hides Vermina and weakens Hermaeus Mora.
What other effects does it rend, if any?
As we have seen, it drives the inhabitants of Apocrypha mad, and turns even allied Daedra violent. Scrooge could sense the agony of the realm back on Nairn. Here, I fear she may eventually succumb as the other natives have. Even I am not immune.
Do you think this one is in danger?
No. Despite your status as Fate's proxy, you seem resistant. Now, explore Cypher's Midden, and try to track down Blightcrown, or determine how the affliction spreads. I shall attempt to locate Vermina. Remember, they used sensors in the Panopticon.
This one will do that and go. Good luck, Latimer.
I'll go with you.
Forgotten
It's
Prince.
not like I have anywhere else to
Do you
be.
think Torvasard? Nope, never mind. I'm not curious.
Yes, sure.
Curiosity just gets people killed.
No, you're curious. It's okay to be curious. I'm curious too. It is very curiosifying. Okie dokie, let us learn some of the new things we have. These ones do not seem to be worth anything. Anything else? That one is the expensive one. This one thinks this one is the one that was worth like 70,000 as well. This one is not going to get anything for those. Well, not use them, but is not going to run them, so she can send them and sell them. This one thinks that is it. Let us check this collection. Oh, this one should take off her outfit. This looks pretty cool. Let's take it off actually. And then she will take off her armor so she can get good luck. Oh, does it not do that if you're wearing outfit? Okay. No outfit. Okay, there it is. Let us look now at what we are. Equip, unequip, unequip, unequip. This one is not actually known what she was wearing before, so that might have been an oopsie. Hide behind. Oh yeah, this one looks like her Mayor's Mora. Oh wow, she has a back tattoo with tendrils and eyes. Oh my goodness, this one loves the oh. And there's runic symbols all over her. Oh my god. This one is perfect. This one wants nothing more than to wear this forever and ever and ever. Now let's cover it up with armor. Mediums, light, light, medium, medium, anything else? Heavy, light, light. This one needs to find her belt. This one we'll put that on for now, but is there anything else? Hide earth. That is medium. This one we'll do for now. Now we can put on an outfit. There we go. This one shows off just a hint of it all. Yes, this one looks good. This one covers up a little bit too much, though she looks very dashing in it. This one also hides a little bit too much. This one wants to show off her worship of her Mayor's Mora. Look at, even her tail has an eye on it. Oh my god, this is the best body outfit, even it was free. Oh, perfect.
One of Blightcraft's sensors, and not even hidden. Destroy it.
Actually, this one is the next quest, so this one is going to take a pause in main questing because... Oh no, this one will not take a pause in main questing. This one will do that in character actually. So no, she will do this immediately. This one wonders why her weapon is not... Let's see. All right. This one needs to change her outfit back to her. There it is. Though actually in real life, this one needs to go take care of a couple of things. This one is going to pause the stream, or this one needs to stop the stream because she does not know how to pause the stream. So she is going to stop streaming. And then she will be back in like in 20-ish minutes or so, and she will start streaming again and do more dangerous work inside of Apocrypha. Thank you for watching so far if you have, and any new subscribings. Welcome to the trash heap. You are gems among the garbage, and she will make sure that you are worshipped very, very well in your shrines. This one does not know what she is talking about, but she loves Reyes more, so that is why.